I'm Florida foreclosure defense lawyer Michael Wasylik. I'm outside the Pinellas County Courthouse here in St. Petersburg today, and I wanted to talk to you about something that really made me mad when I found out about it, and I think it's going to make you mad too. A few years ago, some friends of mine came to me with a problem. They had been in their new house for 2 or 3 years, and they started suffering serious medical problems. Now, I'm not a doctor, they weren't coming to me for the medical problems, but they figured out before they came to me that the problems related to their house. Their house was recently built with toxic drywall. Now, most of you heard of the problem. They had too, but they didn't realize that they had it in their home. Now, an inspector came to their home and told them that they had 10 minutes to get out, taking nothing with them. They were immediately to go to the store, buy a new change of clothing, and throw away the clothes they were wearing because those clothes were contaminated by the toxic fumes that were escaping the walls in their home. So needless to say, they couldn't stay in the house. They did have to abandon the house, and they came to me with that problem, is that they had a house that they couldn't live in, and all they wanted to do was to give it back and walk away from the debt. Now, after several years of litigation, I was able to help them with that problem. And that case is over. But after the case ended, they found out that they had a different problem. And that problem was that the bank took the house back, did no remediation, did not fix the problem at all, and immediately put the house back on the market for full market value as if there was nothing wrong with the house at all. And the buyers who are going to buy that home probably don't know that it's filled with toxic fumes. It's been sealed shut for years now, so going in there is virtually a death trap. But you may not know it the first time you go in because it's not something you can perceive right away until you start to have health problems. So the buyers won't know until they've lived there and they start to have medical problems. They start to have real problems. The bank does know. They absolutely know what's going on with that house. And they put it on the market knowing what the problems are, knowing what it could do to somebody who buys that house, knowing that the people who are buying that house from them don't have any idea what's inside. It's potentially a death trap. The bank knows it, they don't care, all they want is their money. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because, first of all, I want you to understand that banks are not your friends. If you're buying a foreclosure home, a home that's ever been in foreclosure, make sure you do an investigation, make sure you have it inspected for toxic drywall. If you have had a home with toxic drywall that's gone into foreclosure and you know it's back on the market, then make sure that the realtor who's selling it knows about that problem. The realtor, hopefully, who's helping the buyers buy the property, will hopefully learn the problem as well, and they won't buy something unknowingly that could potentially cause them serious medical problems for the rest of their life. Now, if you've had a house that you think has toxic drywall issues, I don't typically handle the medical claims that arise from that, but I do potentially handle claims that arise from the sale of the property to you. You know, if the builder financed it and you're in foreclosure, if they knew, or rather, if they sold you a home that has toxic drywall and you're in foreclosure and you don't have a home that you can live in, you never got the bargain, the benefit of the bargain you made, and so there's potentially legal remedies for you there. If your home was in foreclosure, has toxic drywall, the bank now has it and is about to sell it, and you want to know what your rights are, well, give me a call, because I've dealt with that issue. And finally, if you're just a member of the public and you're outraged by this, you should be. And it should be illegal for banks to knowingly sell on the open market houses with toxic drywall when they've done nothing to fix it, and they don't disclose that problem to potential buyers. I think the legislature should take action. If you have contacts in the state legislature or simply want to call up your congressman or other representative, please do that. If you know of this situation, don't keep it secret. Let somebody know about it, because banks shouldn't be able to get away with this. If you have a question about foreclosures, if you have a home that you think might be affected by this problem, please give me a call. My name is Michael Wasylik. I'm a Florida foreclosure defense lawyer. You can reach me at 352-567-3173. That's 352-567-3173. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and watch your back out there.